You know.
There you go. Time out.
And for those that hear the word and it reaches their ground somehow and it takes root, unfortunately the ground is too shallow for the word to run deep. Too many hard spots and rocks in the path. And when the heart is heavy and hard, the ears are dull of hearing. And the whispers of the Spirit they cannot hear at all. The loud calls of the Word of God, they regard it not, and they are not even affected by the Word of God. There are many who love to hear good preaching.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, we love to hear good preaching.
Yeah.
What's good preaching to?
Okay.
Can you answer me that? What's good preaching to you? If we love to hear good preaching, how is it that we don't profit from the good preaching?
Yes, sir. Wow.
If we love to hear a good sermon, how is it that we're not converted by what we hear? Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. If you're not in NCCT, we who say we are believers are in somebody's house of God, and why are we not changing? Why is our behavior just like the behavior of society? Why are we not living the Christian way? The Christian lifestyle. If we're hearing the word and the word is taking root in our life, why are we not changing? That's because we're hearing what we want to hear from the word. We'll take that and plant that and it'll come up real quick, right? But when something comes against that, then what we'll do is what they said in Sunday school this morning. We'll take the word of God in and it'll taste real good until that lust hit my tongue, and then I'll spit the word of God back out. It'll take root, I hear it, I'll plant it in the ground, it'll grow up. It's a little old bitty stem, and it starts to try to nurture itself and grow up as a little bud, and as soon as it get a little flower, a little petal on the branch, then here I go. I destroy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy, it's tight on the hearers. It's tight on the hearers right now. You find over in Hebrew where he talks about the word of God tastes sweet. Yeah, it tastes sweet. You start talking about it's sweeter than a honeycomb. What kind of preaching are you talking about? Are you talking about that hooping kind of preaching? Where they swinging off the chandeliers and jumping all over the pews and stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Is that good preaching too? I mean, I can do some of that for you. If that'll help you hear.
Come on, Pastor.
But I don't think that'll help you hear.
Amen.
I just think it'll be a distraction
There you go.
from him. You want me to tell you why I think that's a distraction? Because after every one of those sermons that I've asked somebody in the congregation, just taking a consensus, what did the pastor preach about? They said, I don't know, but he sure was preaching. Okay, well, if you didn't know what he talked about, give me the scripture so I can study it for myself. Well, you know, I didn't write it down.
Write it down. That's it right there.
Then what did he preach about? I don't know, but he said, Jesus died. I mean, you know, if that's what you come to see, I mean, that's what you come to see. We've been waiting in the for a night. That's what you come to hear.
Oh, Lord.
Then you got those that fell among the thorns, the choker, when they sprang up. These are the ones that are more worried about the cares of the world and with the concerns of the word. They sort of remind you of, the OJs. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of time. People who are more concerned with the world's way, the world's system, the world's way of doing things. We're so caught up in the world that we can't get caught up in the word. They hear the word again, they plant their seed and their seed comes up. Sister Robinson, Mother Robinson, the seed come up, baby, and it starts to grow. You remember Jesus said, let the wheat and the tare grow together. Right. And when I come, I'll do the separating, right? And you have to think of it like that, because the tare is the weed. Yeah. And because the weed looks so much like the wheat, you'll fool around and snatch up the wheat and leave the tare. You see, and so God say, leave it there and let me do the separating, because I know what the weed is. That's right. And I know who the weed is too. You see, and so it's just like that for us when we are growing up in the Word, you understand? And we'll start growing up, and then some things of this world start to take place in our life, and then it starts to choke out. It started to choke the little word that we got out. Just choke it out. I've been coming to church on a regular basis now. Then my car go down on me. I won't think about riding the bus. Come on now. I won't think about calling my neighbor. I won't think about walking. I won't think about jogging. I think about just sitting at home, because guess what? My car done went out. And see, and that's choking the word out of me. Yes, sir. You see, I can't think about no word at all when my car done went down on me. Because that's my transportation. That's the way I move around, right? I can't think of what Paul said, that in him I live, in him I move, and in him I have my being. I can't think about what Jesus said, if only I would have loved my enemy. I could have stood out on the street corner in the midst of all of my enemies, and my enemies would have gave me a ride to the house of God.
Amen.
If I just would have loved my neighbor and myself, I'll be able to go to my neighbor's door. Sister Jones, I need a ride. My car went down on me. I need him. She said, baby, I'll give you a ride to church, and if you need a ride to work in the morning, I'll give you that.
Yes, sir.
Amen. But we can't see that far because that thorn is choking. And that was just an illustration, because there's 1,000 more, and y'all know it. Some things that we done went through in our life, you understand, that's been choking the word out of us.
Amen, brother.
The little things, the little trials and tribulations that we go through on a regular basis. It jump on top of us and just strangle us to death. The little word that we did have, we can't seem to call it back up to defeat them problems, to defeat them circumstances, those issues. The enemy that comes up against us, we can't fight him off. Because those little things that come at us, choke the word out. Now watch this now, because if you're looking at that deal clearly, 75% of the hearers didn't hear.
Amen. Wow.
That's 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
That's 75%, ain't it?
That's right. sir.
3 out of 4. Now, when you get down to the other one, say it fell in good soil, and then it came back 100-fold, 60-fold, and 30-fold. Why did it start at the top and decrease to the bottom? Those are some things to think about, and I'm going to leave for you that to go study on your own. Why it started at 100% and dropped down to 30%. Because most people want to start at the top and not from the bottom.
Come on, Pastor.
See, most people want, when the seed to hit the ground, they want the fruit to fall down on the ground too.
Yeah.
See, they don't want to take the time to bury the seed.
Right.
Come on here, somebody. Let the seed die. Hold on. You got to let that seed die first of all. It has to germinate. And while the seed is dying and germinated, the ground looks like it's not producing anything. It's just a mound still sitting there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so while we're looking at believers and Christians, and we may not think they're growing or we may not think they're here, they might just be the mound for right now. Come on, talk back with me if you can right here. I know I'll bust you in your head the first 75%, and that's okay. But I'm going to clean you up here this next 25%. You might just be the mound right there.
Amen.
You understand? The word that got down into the good soil because you done tend to the dirt. You done dug it up. Your heart ain't hard no more. Your heart ain't callous no more. You ain't got all that limestone and calcium around your heart anymore. You know, you ain't concerned about the cares of the world anymore. There's nothing that this world can do that can choke God out of you. You're like Paul now, for I am persuaded that neither death nor life, height nor depth, angels nor principalities, nor things present, nor things to come, nor any living creature will be able to separate me from the love of God which is in Christ Jesus. You might just be the mound sitting there right now. We ain't seen it spring up yet. Then when it spring up, the sun don't burn you. The weeds don't choke you. And then you start to water it. You start to dig around it. You start to fertilize it. And all that takes time to do. Where it look like you ain't growing it, where it look like you ain't producing fruit, you still yet green. Hello, somebody. You still green. All we need to do now is make sure that the seed that was rooted turns out into a fruit. And how do we do that? We got to make sure that we're John the 15th chapter. That every branch that's in me has got to produce fruit. And the word say, if you are a branch that's in me and you don't produce no fruit, guess what? I'm going to cut you off and I'm going to throw you into the fire. That's what Jesus said. And so what I'm doing right now is encouraging every believer not only to be a believer, but to be a hearer and a doer of the word. So that you will produce fruit. Because I don't want to see you cut off and cast into the fire. I don't want to see you cut off. I want to see you trimmed off. But not cut off. See, when he trim you off, he's pruning you. Why? So I can produce more fruit. What fruits am I talking about? I'm talking about the fruits of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, meekness, gentleness, long-suffering, temperance. I'm talking about the fruits of the Spirit. I'm talking about the fruits and the gifts of the Holy Ghost. What am I talking about? I'm talking about wisdom. I'm talking about knowledge. I'm talking about faith. I'm talking about healing. I'm talking about miracles. I'm talking about prophecy, discernment, tongues, and interpreting tongues. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your root becoming a fruit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hear. Faith coming by what?
Hearing.
And hearing by what?
The word of God.
How can they hear except he be? Except they have a preacher. And how can he preach except he be sent? Huh? People of God, let me encourage you today. Be hearers.
Amen.
Now watch this now. There was no age limits.
No way.
There was no age limits placed on the hearers.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
There was no age limits placed on the hearers.
Yes, sir.
Didn't say I had to wait till I get 40 years old to start wanting to hear.
All right.
You know, after my life had been turned topsy-turvy, upside down, I'd have been in the penitentiary and people that used me all up on the corner. I'd have smoked myself all up.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to turn my life over to God.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to hear what God got to say. No, you ain't got to wait till that time.
That's right. That's right.
You ain't necessarily got to have that testimony. You know why? Because I got that testimony for you.
All right.
You ain't got to have that testimony. Revelation 10 and 11 say, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which has already been shed, and by the words of their testimony. And so if you want to be an overcomer according to my testimony, just hang out with me a little bit. And if you hang out with me a little bit, let me tell you about some of them degraded things, low down things I've done. I promise you, you ain't going to want to do that.
That's right. Amen. Amen. Amen.
And automatically you'll be an overcomer.
Yes, sir.
Who in here want to go to the penitentiary? Yeah. Who in here want to be strung out on crack cocaine? That's what I thought. Who in here want to sleep in abandonments? I didn't say condominiums. I said abandonments.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who in here want to wake up with cardboard open? Same clothes on for 18 days in a row. Who in here want to do that? Yeah, who in here want to do that? Who in here want to eat out of the trash can? I used to tear Papa's up down there on 45 in Pierce. Under the Pierce elevator. Yeah. You know, testimony.
Yes, sir.
Testimony. Some things that I've done that I didn't have to do, but I chose to do because those lifestyles took me into those areas right there.
Yes,
but thank God for His grace.
Yes, sir.
And thank God for His mercy that He seen fit to bring me out of those dangerous, death-defying things that I was doing. To be able to stand here and tell you about it today, that hopefully you won't make the same dumb decision that I made.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To come up out of it. All we got to do is simply what? Hear. And some of us got some big trumpets to hear with. I got some big old trumpets sitting on the side of my head. That don't mean I'm listening. That's what we need to get to, people. You hear me just fine, but listen. Listen to the word of God. God bless you. Amen. This is my prayer.
Amen, brother.